What's up everyone, my name is Mike Will, at m.visuals. Super excited for today's video. We've got a special guest in the house. We're going to be checking out the brand new Sony 1.4 50mm lens. We're going to be taking it out around the streets of London, but before we do, I just want to talk about this desk very quickly and my new office setup. Now there will be a full in-depth what's in my studio setup within the next few months, but right now I'm going to show you guys my brand new Made Site standing desk. I've wanted a standing desk for years. I did quite a bit of research and the Made Site made sense for me to get. It was one of the ones that also extended the highest. Obviously I'm a tall guy, so it was important for me to get one that was tall. It's super steady for my computer and my monitor. You can have custom presets. I have three, one for sitting, one for standing, and one for my YouTube videos, which makes things very easy. If you want to find out more about these standing desks, head to the description. There is a link right there. But now, back to this lens. So here we have the Sony 50mm 1.4 GM lens. I'm super excited to test this one out. We're gonna go for a POV around London. Let's get straight into it and I'll talk through some of the features on the go. So, POV, almost dropped it there. Using the new 50mm 1.4 GM lens. So we're just gonna start at St. Paul's and then we're gonna potentially end up at Canary Wharf. So this is one of my new favorite spots. It's like just super clean. It's got this amazing reflection on a nice day. So on a 50mm, I'm gonna shoot as much of it I can at 1.4. We're gonna get some nice low light in a little bit. So I'm just walking along towards the bank, but along the way, I'm just gonna shoot some shots. There's a guy and his phone. Oh, there's a bus behind me, that might look sick. So the eye autofocus is tracking pretty quickly. I'm shooting on the Sony a7 IV as well. So yeah, I just thought that would be good for a bit of run and gun street photography. Don't need necessarily to have like the Sony a7R5 with me, just this is perfect. So I'm gonna wait for this bus. Oh, the waiting game. Okay, let's see if this bus makes a difference with the reflection. So taken 2 photos so far with this, or like quite a few, but 2 of on the screen. And already just how light, easy to use, definitely feeling it. The 1.2 is so good, but it's just very, very big. So I struggled to use it a lot, but yeah, keeping it at 1.4, got the click on, so it's got the same features as all the other GM lenses. You've got an iris lock as well. Well, I've got an idea. Let's shoot through this thing. Yeah, let's just use this as like a foreground. It's quite interesting. Yeah, hopefully when a businessman in a suit with a briefcase and maybe a cool hat comes through, I can just shoot through this and it brings another dynamic to the shot. Oh, they're getting in the taxi. Are you mad? Well, I'm gonna get that shot instead. They've just shaken hands goodbye. The drug deal has been done. Okay, he's by himself. This is better. Whoa, bump your ISO up. Find the frame again. Here he comes, 3, 2, 1, on the screen right now. So let's see what else we got. That is oh my God, that is an unbelievable frame. Okay, we got these 2. Okay, so you may have just seen there, I actually have my silent shooting as this center button here is all my custom buttons. Obviously when people are coming towards you, I don't really want to be that obvious, like what I'm doing. So if you're in a situation where you do suddenly want to be discreet, that's a really good little tip, just to have that on and off right away. Okay, I just walk through this, I quite like this as well. Let's see what we got going on here. Shooting through. Yeah, if there's a guy with like a sick get up, like that old gentleman we just shot then a second ago. He was cool as hell. We need him coming down these stairs to be way more interesting. Okay, my guy coming down. I'm gonna turn silent shooting on. I'm actually gonna have silent shooting on for quite a bit of this POV video. Right, onwards we move, we head round. Oh, this is cool. This guy's running across the middle of the road here. Strutting. There's a Starbucks just here. So we're gonna see if we can see anything. Right, perfect. There's a guy with a gentleman on the computer. So I'm gonna set up my settings, make sure that's all okay. And then I'm gonna turn and shoot it. So come this side. 50mm, 85 is my perfect for street. I always get a bit nervous still, but it looks pretty in the zone there. Let's go a bit closer. Perfect. Oh, I quite like that. Let's go down here. I've never been down here before. Always time for new streets. It's a bit darker, so it's a good chance to push the ISO a little bit. Everyone's on their phone, so no one's noticing me Oh, the dust. Okay, bus reflection, that looks cool. So there's a person, whoa, a bit tight, but it's lighted really nice. So I've just seen this reflection, there's people coming through, as you can see. That's cool. Oh, missed the bike. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's what I'm basically shooting. But on a 50, so it's super tight. We're making the most of it. That would have been cool. Fuck, I missed it. Damn it, be ready guys at all times. Oh, there's another bike. I'm waiting for a bike or a bus, that's my plan. Oh, that guy's cool. Bike. Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to wait for a bus and see if there's a red light here. So hopefully they'll give me a chance to shoot some. So I'm used to shooting it at like it's an 85, so normally I'd be on 85, I'm shooting into this, so I gotta get a bit closer, which is way out my comfort zone. I'm back here again, you can see just really like windows and coffee shops. I'll see how it looks. This guy's just chilling on his phone. Picked up their face focus really quickly there. Okay, so here comes a bus, and I'm hoping it stops, which it does. And then we can get a bus portrait. We're gonna shoot once the door's closed. So tap focus because it was focusing on the billboard, but yeah, nice. So that was cool. I'm gonna stay here and wait for another and see if we can get a better subject that's like, I don't know, wearing a cool hat or yeah, something. Okay, just for this guy with his bike, he just sparked up. He's sparking up a cigarette, so he's gonna be smoking and biking. Here he comes, he's coming through.
Cool, quite great.
The man's puffing on a cigarette. Okay, there should be a bus coming soon. Let's see, let's get up to settings, run my ISO up. That's better lit as well. There's one person at the back of the bus. I just need to be like slightly more punched in. I feel like I'm missing a little bit of punch for this. But anyways, so I'm gonna head down here towards the underground and I'm gonna park myself at the bottom here on the right because it's quite a nice look up, and if I can get a singular subject or a couple of people coming from work, it might look really nice. Okay, this guy, singular guy coming down. We're going to skill trait. Actually, but I've got a new frame. I like this guy who's got the Evening Standard, which is a newspaper they give out here in the UK. I get him when he pops his head up here, it's gonna look sick. Focus. Oh fuck, it's off. Actually, that's kind of cool with just the Evening Standard. Okay, so singular person, this is cool. Quite like that frame. She looks nice with the cool hat on. It's harder to do. I want someone facing forwards, but no one's pointing down here, so. Oh, come on, come down, come down, come down. Yes, my guy. I'm just blasting those. Hopefully. Yeah, we got it. Okay, that's a cool shot. So here I'm just looking for like cool frames, people. Usually people are on their phones because it means they're not going to see me. How's that look framed through with the city? That's quite nice. So I've just sat back down and using this as like a frame, and you can see scalpel.
Cadwell.
Oh, that was class. And always remember to delete before you go out. This is a cool frame here. Just a person using this as like a frame. So using using the window as a frame. I'm hopeful to get some cool like look downs over some of the stations. I've never really shot around the DLR much, so this is like something pretty new. Okay, so we're quickly gonna shoot this here. The Canary Wharf station is cool, and then I've always had an idea to shoot here, and I want to try something where I jump on the next train, shoot it, and then get off. But we'll see if it works or not. But first up, let's get this train. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I should have done something a bit different. Maybe use some depth or like maybe those lines there. Still look cool. There's like such a clean reflection over here right now because it's super calm. And then this, look at everything just like reflecting with the people and that might look fucking sick. And the city's in the background and these crazy things. Oh, 50 is kind of tight, you know? Well, yeah, that's pretty tight actually. So everything's set up now to shoot it. There's no need for me to change my settings. I'm pretty good. So if I get to the last carriage and shoot through, hopefully no one will warm my quad. This is whizzy. That's a dirty window. This one, let's see.
This is West India Quay.
Fuck, it's not wide enough. So if I manual focus on the city or just like basically down there. If they all stop at the same spot, I just need to Photoshop a single person, everyone else out, and a singular person walking through. I'm also going to shoot this at like 2.8, just slight, so the focus point's a bit thicker, if that makes sense. Actually, let's go to f4. We're going to go to f4. Yeah, that makes more sense. Oh, okay, let's do this. It's actually emptying out really nicely as well, so I don't even have to Photoshop anyone. Reverse mode. Well, that's the end bit. It's one shot wonder, did it get it? Well, you know what? That's not bad, but it's a little bit tight. That's sick. But it's a little bit tight, so you don't actually see both sides of the blur, but you get like a cool bit of movement there. That's a pretty mad shot, you know? We've got 1 minute before the tube, so we're gonna get a little selfie here. That's such a cool frame. I wonder what the like with a train goes through. How we do. Wow, it's dope. Oh, I love that. I'm still gonna try and wait for my subject to come through here, have them in the reflection there. Let's get that back onto autofocus. Because I just think that's really unique. So we're gonna wait for someone to come up. There's gonna be someone eventually. And if I can time it with a train as well, that would be super dope. Okay, so we're set up, we're ready. Our settings are 200 to a second, so I wanna make sure there's no movement this time. My ISO is 800, I'm gonna put it down a little bit because it's a bit bright on there. Okay, well I got one. So next train's for us anyway, so we're gonna jump back on that one. Also quick prep check. Got some fresh Jordans on. Very happy about it. So now it's got dark, as you can see. It's gonna be fun to test it out in the dark conditions, obviously how it picks up, and then how the images turn out. All right, this is a nice scene. There's two girls having dinner. I'm just gonna like set my settings up and go a bit closer to the other side of these people in this restaurant. I'm gonna have tap focus ready, and then I'm gonna go against the glass and shoot it. High autofocus has picked up pretty quickly. Yeah, that looks dope with the reflections. So I've already got my ISO at 2000 and it's not like pitch black yet, so I'm probably gonna have to crank it right up, but we'll see how it's performing and also how the images come up on the screen as well. Also, let's see how long I last without getting kicked out of here. Okay, this guy's cool, he's just got a coffee and he's chilling. I wanna go use these bikes as a bit of foreground maybe. Just using that bike, I'm gonna use tap focus. Actually, it's a shame because that bike doesn't really look quite as nice. That's cool. I'm actually going to attempt something that I've always thought would be cool from here on, I will not be shooting 1.4, but I will be shooting like a pan. And 50 seems like a pretty good focal length. The lighting's quite nice. So if I go down to like 15th of a second, my ISO is going to be like 500 and I'm at f4. I might have to go ISO up for a bit more. Okay, I'll go ISO 1000. And basically when a train comes, I'm gonna just pan across. I'm sure you guys have seen this before, but if you haven't, I have got some reels on my page as well. I often do it with bikes or buses or cars or whatever it might be. And this might be really cool because basically the DLR goes across both ways here and then we can kind of track it. Well, I hope for the best here. It's going very slowly. That's the slowest DLR I've ever seen in my life. Go faster, bro. You basically need to match the speed of the train, but the train's going so slowly. Those are absolutely horrendous. Not on the screen. Here we go, this guy. Go on, lad, get some speed up there, mate. God, they couldn't be going any slower. Yeah, no, we're deleting. I think maybe they're out of focus as well. Here it is. Oh, he's getting some speed. Go on, lad. That's what we like to see. Right. Oh my God, he's too slow. Oh my God, he's so slow. Oh my God. Here we go. Right. Oh my God, that's no time to check. I'm gonna go 15th this time because the other one may have worked, may not have worked. Right, there's some decent ones there. We're happy with it. So obviously we've got to get a reel because otherwise it didn't happen if there's no reel. So for this, I've just got the Z Flip with me. Right, so that took a while, but we're back. We're just gonna get a side shot. Let this go with the dog. More dogs? Oh my God, this guy is unbelievable. I'm gonna have to ask for a portrait. Do you mind if I take a quick photo? Is that okay? Can I take a quick photo? Is that okay? Okay. Oh, hey guys, we're all friends. It's beautiful. Okay, so we've got no. Cheers, guys. Maybe let's go downstairs and see what the underground is saying. He just turned as well, so everyone's turned. Okay, we're not really sure what's going on there, but we're gonna take a photo. how that looks. Okay, that's gonna be the shot. You got a singular person, just like she is. And 3, 2, 1. Gosh, that's cool as fuck. Big fan of that shot. Let's do like a reflection here. It might be cool using this water, and we can see how that looks. On my ISO up, put my shadows and down. There's a guy in a suit, but my focus needs to be that guy with the suit. You know, it's okay. Oh, there he is. Come on, give us a spin, lad. Oh, this guy's sitting down. That's kind of cool, actually. What if I get him in the middle with people walking and try some blurs? Let's get creative here. Let's go. Oh, up and there's dipped in water. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. We've got this guy sitting on his phone, and then we've got people. So if I get 2 sets of people either side, so I need like people either side coming into the frame. So then like they're both blurring, both moving forward. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. So this person, and then I'm gonna now shoot it. Yeah, they're dope. Yeah, that's sick. Big fan of that. So that's the end of today's POV shooting on the 50mm 1.4 lens. Now, overall, I love this lens. I think it's a great 50mm, and it's about time Sony have upgraded theirs. It's a tough question to say, would you buy the 1.4 or the 1.2? Now, obviously there will be a price difference. I'm gonna put the prices on the screen right now because I'm not entirely sure what they are. It's great, it's light. I'm assuming the images are also super sharp once I've edited them. I also like that it's a 62 thread. That's the same thread that's on the other Sony lens, so that's easy for me to obviously match with filters and anything else. But the one thing that I didn't like was the focus ring. Now that thing moves. Can we focus on that? The manual focus ring, that was just way too floppy, and like anytime I touch it, it would just jolt. So that was the only downfall, really. This focus ring is super touchy. But other than that, great lens, definitely check it out. Big up for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. Let me know if you have any questions about this lens. I'm more than happy to answer them in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next video very soon.